Yo, hello ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time you're watching this. We're back at it with another weekly markup. So, I marked up GBP USD, USD CAD, UJ, and GJ, and I have not marked up NCD CAD. Why? Because remember that buy I was in? I was looking on the H4. Look at this. So I had gotten in buys because obviously price tested 0.80, which is obviously a pretty strong area of supply and demand, as you can see. So we had that test, and I remember I went over like 3 weekly markups ago. So it's like about if you go back to the previous weekly markup, like three of them I had mentioned in one of the videos where I was looking at this zone, right? So we already had the bullish engulfing candle, and we had the double bottom below 0.80, and then we had the bullish engulfing candle above 0.80, and then I was looking at this zone, previous area of supply and demand on the H4, and I clearly said if price bullish engulfs and creates a higher low above, I'm seeing buys all the way up to this zone. And I took the trade and I went long, and price ranged for a bit right here, and I had closed half of the position minus 1.5 just in case, but I kept holding it, and then price flew, and then I ended up closing at 70 pips fully. I don't know why. I should have continued holding, because look, price did come back a little bit, but my original entry would have never been stopped out, and my full target already got hit, which was this other previous area of strong supply, strong demand, strong supply, supply below. Look, it's already turning into supply again. So now what I was looking at, we could have the potential sales back to the downside. Oh, that's actually only 20. Oh, never mind, that would have been 20 pips, right now it's 40 pips if you enter now. But the trade would have happened here after seeing this bearish engulfing candle on the H4 right below the zone and rejecting the zone. Then we hop into the 1 hour. We should have already been in the trade. I should have already been in this trade, bro. 20 pips. But the analysis on the buys played out perfectly, and now, to be honest, we might even get another lower high. But I'm definitely seeing price melt back down to these lows right here to take out, obviously, buyers who are still in the market. I would have still been in. We have these wicks right here to clear. The same way we cleared out these wicks, price is gonna come back and clear these wicks. So actually, we do have still a solid 90 pip drop, risking. If we enter now at 30 to 40 pips, this could actually be a good opportunity. So now I'm just gonna be watching this, right? Sell below this zone, and if we do have bullish engulfing candle and a higher low above this zone, then we're most than likely we're gonna continue to the upside to 0.82 500. So now let's get into the weekly markup. So GBP USD monthly bearish, weekly bearish, turning bullish, daily bullish, H4H1 bullish. On the daily, so we have to the monthly. You can already see price fails to keep on breaking highs below 138 or above 138, and it stayed below it. And then we tested 132. As you can see on the monthly, it's a monthly support, but we already tested it once and price created a lower high. So we might create another lower high right here for price to continue, maybe test it again, and then we run through it to the downside. But also maybe price could continue to the upside to 138. But right now I'm still seeing it bearish. On the weekly, we're bearish turning bullish because obviously price failed to keep on breaking lows below 132, and then we have the bullish engulfing candle above 132. But I wouldn't really consider the weekly bearish till we break at least above this high, obviously, because this is a previous high. So maybe even above here we could actually have potential buys. Well, we could have the make or break zone right here. So let's hop on the daily. You can see it better on the daily. Go below here. So this is what I was looking at earlier. I was looking for this for this. So I'm still thinking that either or is gonna happen. But right now, price is respecting to this zone right here. It's rejecting below this zone, or it's respecting it as supply. Previous strong supply being respected as supply again. So on the weekly, for us to be back bullish, we would need to break above this zone right here. We would need to have minimum a daily and price to be above here. A daily bullish engulfing candle. We would need a higher low, and then we would be looking bullish. But right now this is a setup. So on the daily we're bullish, obviously bullish engulfing candle, higher lows. But then on the 4 hour actually we're still bullish. We might be turning bearish once we do have this bearish engulfing candle close. So it closes in an hour. Bearish engulfing candle close below here and then a lower high. Then we will be bullish turning bearish. But right now we're still bullish because this could be a fake out. Let's see how this H4 candle closes. But I do see sales to drop to this low here, to this zone, because obviously this is a strong impulsive move right here that has not been tested. So price could give us another potential trade right here. If not, then we're gonna continue melting to 132. So actually we have to see how this H4 candle closes for GU. Next we got USD CAD, monthly bullish, weekly bullish, daily bullish turning bearish, H4, H1 bearish. So USD CAD on the monthly, fully bullish. Oh shoot, I just realized that I have to be full screen or else it's not gonna look good on the daily on GBP USD. So actually let me go over GBP USD real quick. On the monthly, bearish. Failing to keep on breaking highs above 132. Well, I mean, we're failing to keep on breaking lows below 132, and then we're creating lower highs after every test off of 132. And then on the weekly, we are bearish turning bullish engulfing candle, but price is also on the daily failing to break above a previous strong area of supply, which is this zone right here, right below 134,500. You can see instantly rejected below it. And then on the 4 hour, we have this other zone right here, previous area of supply and demand. And then I was looking for either price is gonna test it and continue to the upside, or break below it, create a bearish engulfing candle on a lower high, and continue to the downside. Specifically this low right here, which this could be a good opportunity for today. London session, that's actually 100 pip drop. TP1 would be this low right here, 50 pips. After this low gets cleared, then we're mounting to this low. But we still need the bearish engulfing candle below here and then a lower high. So now let's get into USD CAD. You always have to remember to do full screen. So we were bearish below here, then price tested 135,500, respected it as a strong area of support, and then look at this strong as monthly bullish engulfing candle above 139 and even above 141,500. So 139 is a previous strong area of supply and demand, and then on the weekly you can see the 141,500 is a previous strong area of demand and supply below. So, and we're right above it. So we're still bullish on the weekly. And then on the daily we're bullish turning bearish, because obviously price failed to keep on breaking highs above here, which is right below 142,500. Respected series supply and then mounted back into 141,500. So here's where we could have also the potential trade. Buys back up or sells below. And actually, if these buys happen, it's gonna add confluence to the sales happening on GU. So at the same time that we could be selling GBP USD, we could be buying USD CAD. We got all of these people to take out, all of these sellers, and obviously price is overall bullish. So as long as we stay above 141,500, maybe we could create a higher low I'll definitely see price flying. Obviously, first TP will be these highs right here, 70 pips. Now, on to the next. UJ, monthly bullish, weekly bullish, daily bullish turning bearish, H4, H1 bearish. UJ. Music. So on the monthly, fully bullish. You could already see, even a little kid could tell you that this is bullish. Bullish engulfing candle, higher low above 152. And then we have a previous monthly bullish engulfing candle above 160 and 162. Well, look at what price is right now. It's at 162. Holy smokes. And then look at the previous weekly candles. Rejections below 162. So even though it went above 162, both of them closed below 162. And why is 162 important? Because it's the start of a strong supply zone. You can see it gave us a drop of 2,000 pips. This potential, I mean, anytime we test a zone, a strong zone specifically, we're either gonna get two things. We're either gonna get the test and respect it as the same as for what it is. So if it's an area of supply, we're gonna test it and respect it as supply, or we're gonna break it, maybe with a bullish engulfing candle, which we have not yet had, and a higher low to continue bullish. That's the only thing that could happen. Or obviously price could get to the zone and start ranging. But ranging is good because the more that we range, we're either gonna clear to one side and continue to the upside, or clear to one side and then continue to the downside, or clear to one side and then start going to the upside. Well, I mean, that's the same thing, but you know exactly what I mean, right? The bigger the consolidation, the bigger the push afterwards. So now we're still bullish on the weekly. On the daily, we are bullish turning bearish, because look at this. Already knowing that 162 is a strong area of supply, look at this price. We were bullish, but look at this one candle right here. Bearish engulfing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Even this one, 8 candles. It engulfed it in one. Then price came back up to test below 163, and then we had another bearish engulfing candle below 162. So this is already telling us that price does not want to break above this zone, and these strong bearish engulfing candles are indicating sellers in the market. So as long as price stays below 162, I'm definitely seeing sells to the downside. And actually, this could be a good entry right here. Look, previous double bottom, we would have to wait for price to break below the zone, and we would be looking for sells. If not, we're more than likely we're going to create a bullish engulfing candle to the upside here. But then also look at this. We have another strong area of supply right here, and this one has not been tested. So we might come back all the way up here, fake out buyers, and boom, continue melting. If not, if we're really gonna buy, we're gonna buy above this area of supply and turn it into demand. This could actually be a really good opportunity right here. This is why it's important you go through every time frame. So we can have a potential sell below these lows, or we're gonna have a potential trade around this area of supply. Either the test and the sells to the downside, or the bullish engulfing candle, the higher low, to continue to the upside. So now, last but not least, we got GJ, monthly bullish, weekly bullish, daily bullish, H4, H1 bullish turning bearish. Damn, everything is turning. You see USD CAD and GJ and GU. Nothing is fully bullish or fully bearish. So on the monthly, fully bullish. You can already see support respected above 180. Strong area of supply turned into strong area of demand at 195. It should be 195. And then previous strong area of supply, as you can see, 208. Strong supply gave us 2,000 pips, 2,700 to the downside. And then we had a bullish engulfing candle, we had a higher low, and then look, boom, perfectly tested and respected as well, not respected but perfectly broke above it, and then came back and tested it as now demand, and now it's giving us a push for 800 pips. So this is why it's very important for the monthly time frames to keep an eye out for these zones: 195, 180, 208, 215. Look at this 215. We're fully bullish on the weekly, fully bullish on the monthly, bullish trend being respected. And then look at this bullish engulfing candle. We just closed above 215. On the daily we're still bullish, right? Daily we're still bullish. H4, H1 is the one that's bullish turning bearish. So you can see bullish engulfing candle, this is the first bullish engulfing candle, and then we have a higher low, and then we have another bullish engulfing candle. But we're still bullish on the daily. I mean, we do have this bearish engulfing candle, but we could also be just respecting this previous area of supply and demand on the daily. You can see this drop gave us 500 pips. The first push already gave us 150 pips, so this second push could give us the same 150 pips or even more. So actually some buys, I'm not even gonna lie, dude, 50 pips to make what on a 1-to-1, 50 pips to make 127 if I enter right now. But the thing is, I do not want to enter right now. Well, honestly, let me delete this. So actually this could be a good opportunity right here, but for some reason I just think that price is gonna do this. I think that this is gonna happen, and we could just get the potential entry above 215, already knowing that 215, I mean anywhere above 215 we're looking for buys, right? But if I enter right now, you know what, no, I'm not gonna enter right now. It would be a good entry here. We would have on the 1 hour another bullish engulfing candle and another higher low. Then I would be looking for the entry, right? But right now I'm just predicting. So you know what? I'm gonna wait for this. So I'm gonna set an alert here, and then I'm gonna set an alert here. So GJ and actually USD CAD. Actually no, what was the USD CAD? Was it GU? So GA and GU, I'm waiting for the close, for this H4 hour close, and then I'm waiting for these two zones to see what happens, because we're still overall bullish on GJ. And if I were to enter now the correct stop loss that I'd be comfortable with, it'd be 220 pips. But then again, now 1-to-1 is horrible risk to reward. But also if I set my stop loss here where it's a good risk to reward and it also looks good, I know damn right that this is very vulnerable being hit, and then price comes back up and hits my target. So you know what, this is where patience becomes your best friend. So I'm just going to wait, and look at this price already pushing above. So let me see what price does at this zone. Are we gonna bullish engulf 216,800 and create a higher low? Then I'll be looking for some buys, and that could still be good risk to reward, risking a solid 50-60 pips to make 119, 120. So a 1-to-2, still good risk to reward. So now I believe that was it. Peace and love to anybody watching this. I commend you health, wealth, knowledge, wisdom for your entire family. Peace and love.